Hey girl, what's going on here? Who told you to bring your child to work? The cleaning lady, Mala, quickly starts apologizing, but the old woman shouts angrily, "Where's the child's father?" Just then, a man passes by and accidentally drops his money. Mala rushes to pick it up, runs after him and says, "Sir, you dropped your money." Max checks his pockets and says, "Oh yes, this really is my money. Thank you so much." As he takes the money, his eyes suddenly fall on the locket around Mala's neck. He freezes, lost in thought. Max takes it, thanks her, and quickly walks away. Then, running outside, he pulls out his phone and dials a number. On the other side, Henry's phone rings. He answers the call and Max urgently says, "I found Mala." Hearing this, Henry's heart fills with joy. He asks for her location and says, "I'm on my way." He rushes to meet Max and asks, "Where is she?" Max points ahead and says, "Look, there she is." Henry looks at Mala and instantly drifts back into his dreams. It was that day in the past when Mala came to meet Henry. Henry excitedly told her the good news. He had found a job in the city and was leaving soon. Mala hides her sadness and says, "I'll pray that you return soon and find great success." Henry smiles and says, "I'll miss you a lot when I'm there." Mala takes out her savings and says, "Here, keep this. It's all I've saved." Henry refuses, but she insists. Henry finally agrees, then takes out 2 lockets and says, "Here, one for you and one for me. Whenever we look at them, we'll remember each other." He gently places the locket around her neck. Back to the present. Henry walks up to Mala and calls out her name. Mala turns around, shocked, and says, You're here?" Henry replies, "When I came back after 2 years, I searched everywhere for you. But the villagers said you got married in the city." Mala says tearfully, "I waited for you. I fought against my fate and people's cruelty for 2 whole years. But in the end, I lost. They forced me to marry." Henry says bitterly, "Well, I'm happy for you then. You moved to the city, built a life, even had a child." Mala replies softly, "I wish I was truly happy." Henry says, "It seems to me that you are." Mala says, "I wish you could understand." Henry replies, "There's nothing to understand." But suddenly, something clicks in his mind. Flashback. Mala and Henry once talked about marriage. She told him that her stepmother wanted to sell her off to an old man. Back to the present. Henry looks at her in shock and asks, "Is this the child of that old man?" Mala cries and says, "Yes, he's the one's child. He passed away a few months ago." Henry, with tears in his eyes, says, "After I left, you had to suffer so much?" Mala weeps and says, "I'm not sad about the pain I endured. I'm sad that even after all that, I couldn't find you." Henry says, "I promise you, from today, all your pain is mine." Mala says, "Until yesterday, I was just your lover. But today, I'm also a mother. You need to think about that too." Henry smiles and replies beautifully, "If you truly love the moon, you must also accept the scars that come with it." True love accepts everything. No matter what, Mala nods with tears in her eyes, and they both walk away together, hand in hand, hearts finally at peace. If you've watched this story with the eyes of love, tell us, how many marks would you give it out of 10? Your precious feedback helps us know how much you enjoy the stories we create. Thank you for watching.